What is going on, guys? We are back with another video. I picked up something that you guys have seen on my channel a long time ago, but I haven't had it for about 7 months. It is my baby. Still doesn't run right. I've had it at the shop for about 7 months, but I've had it for about a year now, which is kind of crazy that I still don't have it running. Part of it's my fault for letting this guy let it sit at his shop, and he didn't even work on it really. He did a little bit, but not that much. So let me show you what it is. Woo-hoo-wee! Ford Lightning, beautiful truck. Nice wheels, SVT on the wheels, 04 Ford Lightning. You guys can see, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful truck. But I'm gonna be working on it today. I'm gonna be, if you guys don't know anything about these, there is a lot of vacuum lines on this truck, and there is one mod that you can do called the turkey pan freeze plug. So you plug this vacuum spot in the back under the supercharger to eliminate this one potential leak that's common because the tube cracks and it's so hard to get to, and it causes the truck to run sporadic. And I'm hoping that that's why this truck actually has had the issue. I also just ordered a new mass airflow sensor because I forgot that when this truck was sitting with the blown block, the mass airflow sensor was in the truck bed and it got rained on like 2 days straight. So I ordered one of those, and I'm going to change this and fix that, hopefully a vacuum leak that we find. But yeah, that's really just it for right now, and we'll see how it goes. All right, so first things first, we're going to remove the intake, all the hoses. So I have this hose removed, this hose removed, you know, all this stuff is going to have to come off. And we got to get this supercharger off and the lower, and the turkey pan is actually on this lower intake manifold right here. So we'll go from there after that and then put it all back together. I've done this like 4 or 5 times already, so it's nothing really new to me. All right, guys, so I took a little break from working on the Ford Lightning. We are currently showing the Honda CRV. I showed it to one person, they really like it. They're looking at it for their daughter, but they're looking at multiple. So they said this was the first one they looked at. They have 2 more to look at, and then they'll let me know their decision. Been very common lately. I'm sure people's kids are going to college at Arizona State, and they want to get them a good college car. And these are good cars. They're reliable. It has low mileage. The paint's just faded a little bit, but yeah, I just wanted to update you guys on this. I had to take a quick break. I'm gonna get more tools for the Ford Lightning, video that process. But in the meantime, I'm trying to sell this car to make a little profit. So yeah, I'm just waiting in the parking lot at Walgreens, and we'll go from there. All right, guys, so both people looked at it. They both loved it. They said, oh man, it's perfect mechanically. It has good brakes. It has no oil leaks. It had a tiny power steering leak. But again, this is a 04 with 110K miles, so it's very old. But they're like, man, this thing's awesome mechanically, just faded on the hood and stuff like that. I was like, okay, well, what are you waiting on now? Come on now, what are you waiting on? So then they're like, oh, we're just gonna look at a couple more. And I was like, Jesus. So they're looking at a couple more. But they said they'll get back with us. Both said it was awesome. One was for their daughter, and one, the guy said he was stationed in Hawaii and had one. Kind of crazy. But regardless, they both loved it, and I'm gonna start working on this Jeep again. I gotta get a couple more sets of tools, and then we'll go from there. But again, we're just trying to sell. We have the Jeep in front of us. We haven't sold it yet, and we have the Camaro on the other side of the house as well. So again, I'm in that with a friend, 50-50 on 2 of these, just because we can sell more of them that way. And if I'm not available, he can show it. So it all works out. It's all good. And I'm going to be looking for car dealership locations so we can get that established and ready to go. And then it'll be a whole different ball game, whole different level. But again, I'm going to document a little bit more throughout the day, and then I'll keep you guys updated on what I'm doing. Okay, so if you guys don't know, I sold my Silverado SS for a $1,500 profit, and we can go from there. So I sold it for a $1,500 profit. I'm going to request a registration refund, meaning since I haven't had it for a long time, I can declare that I sold it, and they will give me a partial refund on the registration. But they don't tell you that because they clearly don't want you to get any money back if, they don't have to tell you. So if you're smart and you're in Arizona and some other states, look this up. You can get a partial refund on your registration amount depending on how long you've had the vehicle. And once all that done, it's literally that simple. You'll get, 75, 100 bucks back, and you're good to go. So that's something that's very important to know, because that can help you maximize your profit and minimize how much it costs you to register it whenever you go to sell it. So it's pretty cool. Just wanted to show you guys that real quick. All right, so now we're going to get on Craigslist and we're going to start searching for vehicles. I have not searched all day, but it's very crucial to search, especially on Sundays, because a lot of people are off. And honestly, you can get the best deals sometimes posted on Sundays. Here's a $1,500 truck, mechanic special, that throws a red flag oftentimes. So I don't even click on them because, unless there are some times, if you're really, really mechanically inclined, then you can. Ooh, here's a nice Ranger. That is not a good deal though. This doesn't seem like a bad deal. 03 F-150. Be cautious. These 4.6s and 5.4s tend to have a lot of issues. It is not a 10-cylinder, buddy. I don't know what you're talking about, but it's a V8. I don't know. It says V8 right here. I don't know. You just kind of messed up a little bit, but not a big deal. $2,800. How many miles? That's the next thing I would want to look at on something like this. It says, it doesn't say. It just said he's taking it on over 2,000-mile trips. Doesn't matter to me, man. Just how many miles, that's a very big deal. One Pro, it's been posted within 22 minutes, so that's also a good sign. You want to find deals that are posted within the first hour, first 2 hours, and so on. I just wanted to show you guys this so that you're more aware and you guys don't either get screwed over, but you just know what to look for. Here's an 08 GT500. These are really nice cars, really rare. Supercharged, they make quite a bit of power. I think 505 or 550. Oh no, 605. I would assume this is not stock. I don't think they made that stock. I'm not sure though. I kind of forget. My buddy had one at one point. But let's keep looking. I want to find some car deals and see if I can point out anything for you guys, because this is exactly how I search for these car deals, and it's exactly how we make $1,500, $2,000, $3,000, even $4,000 profit. Kind of like the Camaro that we got. We're going to make a good, at least $3K off that. And that's quite a bit. So imagine making an extra $3K, in 2 months. It's really cool. It's really important to learn, and it can be very, very beneficial. So I'm going to keep looking, and we'll go from there. But I'm not seeing anything. How long are we? Okay, 2 hours. So we're getting kind of to the point where if they're steals, people have already seen them. If they're good deals, then, you can negotiate down and get them for a really good deal. And you can still sell them for a profit. But, 2 hours, 3 hours, stuff like that, a lot of times people have already seen them. So here's a nice one, but it's a 2-wheel drive right off the bat. That hinders it a little bit, but it's actually pretty appealing. So we can go from here. We can look at this. 130K is very low on these. Honestly, it's not that bad. You can use your KBB extension. You can download that. You can Google it, and it literally just stays on your Craigslist on your computer. And you just go like this. It loads. You go. It's definitely just the lowest price. It's definitely not the Harley Davidson. That's just like my Lightning outside. And you just let it load. And it takes just a second to get going, but it should load, and it scrolls down and shows you trade in, fair purchase price, things of that sort. It's being really slow right now. So I'm just going to click back, but you guys get the hint. It's literally just a small KBB on the side of your screen. Very helpful for a secondary opinion. It's always important, always, I cannot stress this enough. It's always important to understand what they're selling for in your area, because in some areas, vehicles will go for different prices. Even if Kelley Blue Book says it's so-and-so price, if it's wintertime, four-wheel drive vehicles tend to go up in price, things of that sort. So seasons in your area, it's just really important to understand that and go from there. But I'm not really seeing anything, so I may switch the camera around and close this video out for you guys. All right, guys, so that is just a typical day. You guys saw I was working on my truck. I was showing cars today. It's Sunday, so I really haven't been that busy since it is necessarily like an off day, but I'm always still doing something. I'm editing this video. I'm uploading this video. I'm always filming stuff for you guys and working with the Flipping Wheels team. So we buy and resell cars. If you guys don't know already, or if you're new to the channel, we buy and resell cars. We sell them for a profit. Everyone in the house does as well, to some sort of extent or another. They also trade in the stock market and things of that sort. But we have the Flipping Wheels 30-day mentorship and challenge, where if you enroll in our program, where you get access to the free private Discord community group, and you get access to phone calls whenever you want for a lifetime with me to verify that car you find is a good deal. And I'll even FaceTime you if you want to when you're evaluating the vehicle, just to make sure that I know you're getting a good deal. That is the 30-day challenge. There's a $50 off code. You can click the link down below if you guys want to check that out, enroll. Do whatever you want to do. If you aren't able to make at least $250 on your first flip, I will give you a full refund on the course, no questions asked, after the 30-day mark. So check that out. I promise you guys, if you guys want to learn something a little different and a little new, it's worth it. Click that first link down below. If you guys want to follow me on Instagram, click the second link in the description down below. Shoot me a DM, ask me any questions that you want, car related, and I'd love to help you guys just a little bit more. But as always, I'm going to be getting off here looking for more car deals on my computer, and we're just going to go from there. So I will see you guys in the next video.